So, you want to hear a story, huh? A tale of adventure across the stars. Come, listen to old Marcus. Have I got a story for you? My tale begins here, on this backwater planet called Pandora. Some say it is a wasteland of greed and violence, and it is. But if you've got skills to pay the bills, Pandora is full of opportunity. Vault hunters. They brave the merciless Borderlands in search of secret alien treasure. My father told me tales of vault hunting when I was but a little Marcus boy. And now, I tell you. So, you ask, what treasures do the vaults hide? Fame? Wealth? Power? Or maybe nonsense like charity or family. I don't know. Use your imagination. Whatever the prize, a vault hunter must have the determination to seize victory from the jealous hands of fate. Now, my story is about a very special band of vault hunters who have only just started their journey. They are bold and hungry. Maybe old Marcus tells you this story because they remind me of you. Just a little, don't let it go to your head. These new vault hunters are answering a siren's call. Her name is Lilith, and she is a hero, savior of Pandora a dozen times over. Lilith is recruiting a team to hunt for a map. A map that leads to vaults all over the galaxy. But she is not the only one. Dark forces have gripped the Borderlands. A new threat, unlike anything the galaxy has seen before. My story begins right here on Pandora, with our new Vault Hunters, their siren leader, and, most importantly, me.
Think like a soldier out on your own. Think like a hunter caught out in the cold. I take my chances, no cause for alarm. If I'm up in arms, here I come. Ain't none too big, ain't none too strong.
It's a beautiful day, full of opportunity. So, who's coming? New Vault Hunter, huh? Name's Marcus. You picked a hell of a time to join the Crimson Raiders.
Good to see someone survived the attack. I'm Lilith, commander of the Crimson Raiders. Those bandits you fought are part of a cult hunting for the vault map. But you and I are gonna find it first. For now, my scout is waiting for you up ahead. Good luck.
That voice, was that another siren?
This is your stop, Vault Hunter.
Finally, I'm itching for a fight.
Try to stay alive. I'd hate to lose a new customer. And welcome to Pandora!
Hey, you must be the new recruit. I am a CL4PTP steward bot, but you can just call me General Claptrap of the Crimson Raiders. What's your name?
Surely you know who I am. The Tiger of Partali? Crime fighter? Warrior for peace? Ugh, it's Amara.
Thanks. I'll pre-order your tombstone just in case. Now, those jerks who tried to murder you are the Children of the Vault, a bandit cult who follow their creepy leaders with blind devotion. Which reminds me, if you're going to obey my every beck and call, you'll need an echo device. The Echo 3. Slightly more powerful than the Echo 2 and twice as expensive. Besides, the Echo 2 had a tiny issue with spontaneous combustion, so they rebranded those as grenades. Now listen up, recruit. Lilith ordered us to take over a Children of the Vault propaganda center. Time to show those culty weirdos that no one messes with the Crimson Raiders. Follow me, recruit, to glory!
And with him finally shutting up, hey guys, I'm P-Freak. Welcome to Borderlands 3, a Let's Play that, honestly, I should have done.
I'm over here!
Shut up. Let's Play I've been kind of like hinting that I'd do a while now, but never got around to it for various reasons. Borderlands 3 is a mixed feeling sort of game. Like, it's fine, it's a Borderlands game, and it can be fun, and there are a lot of things that it has improved on Borderlands 2 and such, but there's also many things that I do not like about the game. Sorry there, just had a interruption. For example, I do not like the story in this
Let
game.
my melodious voice be your guide!
I do not like Claptrap, but that's been well established. But yeah, the story of this game, coming off of a giant beast of a story like Borderlands 2, yeah, you had high expectations and, well, they kind of get crushed. The story does revolve a lot around sirens, which brings me to the character I have chosen. We'll get more into depth about what exactly she does and her abilities later, but this is Amara. She is one of the 4 characters, and she is the Siren character. So, through all my games, I've played the Siren, or the closest to Siren character. We played Lilith, we played Maya, and now we play Amara. Now, originally, Amara was not actually going to... Well, Amara was kind of going to be my choice, but I had to talk around with some people who said that she actually was not that great. And then now I've also seen reviews where she's kind of meh. So I was going to pick some other characters, but you know what? No, we're keeping with the tradition, especially since sirens are kind of an integral part of the story in this game. All right, enough jibber-jabber. Let's actually go talk to this guy. Ugh.
Before we wreak our righteous vengeance, you'll need to register your Echo at this quick change.
Why exactly?
Once we defeat the cult, I'll be famous. And when I'm signing autographs, I need you looking sharp while defending me from my legions of fans/stalkers.
Sure, whatever you say, Claptrap. Also, if you notice that Claptrap's voice sounds a bit different, yeah, it's not the same voice actor from Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2 and Borderlands pre-sequel. They actually had to change his voice actor, I think, because of in-company, like, drama or whatever. Anyways, here we can actually change a character, which is one of the few things that I don't like. Kind of makes me not like about this game. Don't get me wrong. There was, of course, color changing and, like, head changing in the original games as well, but it just kind of feels... Yeah, it kind of feels a bit different. Oh, actually, I kind of like that, but yeah, no, let's go with that, actually. I think I'm going to stick with that. I might change it a few times. I think I changed it back in Borderlands 2 several times as well. These skins are... Oh, I like that. Electric Avenue one. I might stick with that one. Yeah, none of these other ones are calling my name.
You look awful. Will you attractive.
Shut up, Claptrap. Then I think we can also change the colors here, but I'm not going to deal with that. Yeah, you might notice that it's a bit more, I guess there's like more to offer here, but there's also like emotes. And anyone who knows me knows that I'm not a big fan of Fortnite, which is kind of known to be a battle royale with a lot of emotes and just really childish stuff, which kind of fits because this was first released on the PC by Epic Games before it got released on Steam. Guess who waited all the way till the Steam version got released? And then also we can't change our Echo theme. That's a new one. Our Echo looks really bulkier than our last Echo, so I kind of don't like it physically, but the reskin's nice. It's not Christmas time. It's actually just starting to become fall time, so sure, fuck it, let's go with eyeballs. Why not? All right.
A user agreement? Boring. Don't worry, corporations have our best interests at heart. Except Dawn. And Hyperion. Never mind. The
Hey, I was reading
propaganda
that.
center is this way.
Jackass. Wait, you're telling me you don't read all the user agreement stuff?
A locked gate? No! This can't be happening! The entire mission is ruined! Think, Claptrap, think! You're brave and powerful, and people always do what you tell them to! That's it! Recruit, get that gate open! That's an order from your superior officer!
Not like I had much of a choice anyways. The diamond icon on the main map or in the world if you're close is your waypoint. The waypoints give you direction to travel towards to find your next objective. So we just follow the little diamond that it shows us and we move on over here. Oh look, a lever.
Did it! Best recruit ever! But don't get cocky.
Like you. Alright, we can crouch down, which is typical. Over here.
Jump, recruit!
The bridge fell out. I guess we gotta jump up. We can jump up, but you also notice that
The
we get...
propaganda center is up ahead. Those cultists have been killing Crimson Raiders left and right. They totally suck skag balls. But I've got a foolproof plan to kick their culty asses.
All right, as you saw when we jumped up there, I believe we do what's called mantling, where we're able to actually like climb up instead of just like not being able to get up there because of our short jump, which is pretty nice. They definitely, if one thing they improved in this game is the movement of your character, and you'll see that a bit more in a
I hit
moment.
a weapons cache nearby. Stay quiet and follow my every move. It's stealth time. Stealth time. I'm gonna walk over here and turn. And I'm gonna go over here super quiet. Tiptoeing over here. Gonna stand around. I'm so quiet. So super quiet. Oh, that was a bit too loud. Stealth slide. Perfect. Once we complete our mission, Lilith has to promote me to Super General. Stand back!
So we're throwing stealth out the window?
Relax. On Pandora, it's actually super weird if something's not exploding. Now take your gun, recruit. You're gonna need it.
All right, and once again, Claptrap gives us our first gun, Malako. 500 barrel zip rockets that deal 22 damage. No idea what that means.
These guns, like myself, aren't beholden to their primary function. I can dance and sing. And some guns now include an alternate shooting mode. Try it out.
So in case you missed a little thing that said there on the left,
Follow me, recruit.
some guns actually have, as Claptrap said, they're different shooting mode. You can press C button for me, where we have the regular pistol fire, and then we have zip rockets, which are basically just mini rockets. So cool stuff. All right, let's reload this bitch, and let's continue begrudgingly to follow Claptrap. Oh, that's cute. They just turned the vault symbol upside down to make it an actual V. Interesting.
Wait here. I'll talk my way in, become their king, and then you'll surprise slaughter them in cold blood. Watch and learn, recruit. Hello? Anyone there?
This is Shiv, holy influencer of the children of the vault. What do you want, Crampot?
Hello, bloodthirsty maniac. It is I, Claptrap, Slayer of the Destroyer, and Super General of the Crimson Raiders. We have you completely surrounded. Open the gates now, and perhaps I will be merciful.
Yeah. Let me think about that.
They might call themselves children of the vault, but they're still bandits, and bandits are incredibly stupid.
Okay, we're going to surrender. Please don't kill us, Grandpa.
That's what I thought. Open the doors immediately for your new king.
Easy. I'm coming out. Just wait right there.
We did it! I did it! Another victory for the Crimson Raiders! Hey, I feel funny. What's happening to me?
You honestly deserve this.
Ah! Ah! Ow!
Damn.
Legs on board.
Alright, so this is your normal combat. It is a first-person shooter, so you mostly just run and shoot things. You'll get the ability to use other abilities as well later on, but for now, we just kind of have aiming with the right hand and right mouse button, and shooting with the left
You
one.
just made a big mistake.
And yes, watch out. You don't have any shields at the moment,
Heal
so...
your wounds, recruit!
Oh hey, you gave us a health thing. Nice. In case it isn't obvious, the Children of the Vault are the main antagonists here. We'll get into the actual bosses.
You're gonna be my new chamber bot. I'm gonna boom in your head.
Recruit!
Gross. Yeah, these guys are the antagonists.
I know Claptrap can be a little claptrap, but he's still one of us. You're gonna have to save him. I'll be there soon.
I'm sure you will, Lilith, and then we'll just completely obliterate them. Yeah, main antagonists. We'll get to see their bosses later. Another little staple of Borderlands is that you see anything with a green light, probably means that's a lootable thing, and you can go up to it and loot it. Now, I have it set to cooperative mode, where basically every player gets their own iteration of the loot that they find. You can change it to competitive mode, where it changes, I believe it's called cooperative competitive. It might not be. Where it's normal thing, everyone just for themselves, they grab what they can. The reason why I switched it to cooperative is because, oh, hello. I'll take that. The reason I switched it to cooperative is because it just allows me to grab all the stuff instantly without having to like hold E on it. However, I did hold E while I was getting that new gun, because if you do that, then it'll actually switch it to your primary slot and switch out whatever gun you had. Now granted, we still can't use the other gun, but I want to try this one out. Also, it includes extra melee bonus damage. For me, I have it set down.
Use this help! I need you alive to save me!
Melee attacks are also a thing in this game. I'm not going in melee character build sort of thing. That's a thing you can do, but still, it never hurts. You can also just run up to them and just, yeah, do that. That's little gore effects too.
Have some machine salad.
Basically, it's like you're bringing a gun to a knife fight,
Already forgot about you.
or like you're bringing a gun with you. So why wouldn't you use it instead of melee? Unless the character is specifically made for melee. Like if you played Krieg in the Borderlands 2. Or Brick. I don't know, I never played Brick in Borderlands 1.
Recruit, there's no way your supple and delicate body can survive a showdown with Shiv unprotected. Look around for a shield.
Alright, we gotta go looking for a shield now. Like a little mini diamond over here. Oh, that's a spot trap, never mind. Shield. Where could a shield possibly be located in this area? See anything over here? Oh yeah, you don't technically... Oh hey, that looks big and important. Technically, you don't run out of sprints, so you can sprint for a pretty good while. While in the air, press space near a ledge to mantle up onto it. Yep. And also a nice little thing is that if you notice these little yellow streaks here... Oh my god, shut up. You're able to actually... It gives you a sign as to what stuff you're supposed to mantle in order to reach objectives. Or little hidden loot. So we have shields here. We can choose whatever shield we want. Trust me, even if you don't use the shield, you still want to keep all the other stuff too.
Now you're invincible. Not really, but it just might keep Shiv from killing you in one hit. Now let's get you in there, recruit. Hey, Shiv! All your dumb friends are dead. I challenge you to a trial by combat. But because I'm stuck to this magnet, my loyal champion shall vanquish you in my stead.
Come on in, heretic. I haven't met my sacrifice quota for the day.
Neither have I. Let's do this shit. Oh yeah, shield. Shield, it protects you from a bit of damage before you actually start taking health damage. You step away from combat for a moment and it'll recharge eventually. Alright, confession chamber.
I'm gonna sharpen my blade on your spine!
Ah, yeah. That's one thing I do like about the Borderlands series is the little, like, little quotes they have for different bosses and stuff. Like this guy brought, like... Come on. Okay, wow, why was that so delayed? Like this guy brought a knife to a gunfight because his name is Shiv, like a sharp Shiv, that sort of thing. I mean, granted, we could make it a knife fight if we wanted to get in close and personal with him, but it's better to actually just shoot people. Let that be a life lesson, folks. When you get the option between meleeing them and shooting them, typically want to shoot them. Crap. Also, in case you haven't noticed, I've been aiming for his head. There are weak spots with every enemy, and typically for the more humanoid characters, it's their head. For the more animalistic characters, sometimes it's their head, sometimes it's other parts of them.
Waste my time.
There we go. Oh, a bit laggy. That was weird. Congratulations, you've leveled up. Leveling up permanently increases your health. It also immediately gives you full health and shields. More importantly, you've unlocked your action skill. You have 3 action skills to choose from. View and equip your skills by pressing tab and navigating to the skill screen. Alright.
Knocked out in the first round. I thought Pandora was going to give me a challenge.
Score 1 for the Crimson Raiders. You and Claptrap secure the area. I'm on my way.
Alright, we'll do just that, but first, let's talk about action skills here. Now, this is actually the earliest you've ever been able to actually get your action skilled. In Borderlands 1 and 2, you had to wait till level 5 to actually get it, and in Borderlands, the pre-sequel, I believe it was level 3. Here, they just give it to you at level 2, which is pretty nice. So, the action skills are a bit different here. If you had the, you might notice here that we have 3 different options to go down to. 3 different trees is not anything new, but we actually have options for 3 different attacks. This is across all characters, but if you also have a DLC, you can add a 4th additional attack. I do not have that DLC. I cannot get that DLC, so we're just going to stick with the regular stuff. So, for Amara, she has 3 different attacks. We have Face Slam. Amara leaps in the air and slams the ground, dealing damage to all nearby enemies and knocking them up. She also has Phase Cast. Amara sends forward and asks for protection of herself, dealing damage to everything in its path. And finally, she has Phase Grasp. Amara summons a giant fist that bursts from the ground and locks the targeted enemy in a place for a few seconds. Some enemies are immune to being grasped, instead take damage and instantly take damage instead. Now, usually, the trees that you go down will often synergize with what you have, what you're using. So this tree is to synergize with Phase Cast, this tree, Phase Grasp, so on and so forth. That does not mean that you have to use the ability for a specific tree in order to get its benefits. For example, I'm going to be mostly using Phase Cast. You can't switch on the fly, so don't feel like you're restricted to only one thing. I just tend to only stick to one thing because I'm too lazy to switch it out. But I will be going down this tree first, the Fist of the Elements tree. Sirens are, speaking of elements, more known to be using the elements for combat. So you have fire, you have corrosive, you have shock, you have cryo, and then in this game I believe they add radioactive, which is basically kind of the alternate version of slag where you take more damage, I believe. We'll learn more about these later. I just can't remember radioactive for the life of me. Cryo is ice damage, corrosive is acid damage, and what was the other one I said? I said fire. Shock. Shock is electric damage. They all have their specific uses. For fire here, converts Amara's action skill to incendiary damage. We have one little upgrade thing that we can do right here. You can notice which slot they go into based on the shape that matches with the slot. So this turns her phase, whatever she uses, into fire damage. Most humanoid characters and animal characters are weak to fire damage, and those are the enemies that we're going to be encountering the most. So I'm actually going to be going down this tree first, instead of going down this tree, which I believe is more of a support tree anyways. Alright, with that all said and done, let's go meet up with Claptrap, I guess.